The number of cases of UK mutant strain in India have now gone up to 71, with 30 new cases being detected. The genome sequencing of samples of COVID-positive UK returnees is being carried out by labs of the CSIR, or the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. NDTV's Sukirti Dwivedi spoke to the Director General of CSIR, Dr. Shekhar Mande, who said that routine genome sequencing is also being carried out apart from checking the UK passengers for the mutant strains. While the government has still not announced plans for conducting studies for the South Africa strain, the CSIR DG said that the genome sequencing strategy is constantly evolving, and even post-vaccination they will continue their surveillance.
The number of UK mutant strain cases in India has been increasing, and I have with me Dr. Shekhar Mande, who is the Director General of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, that is CSIR, the research body. We will speak to him for more on this. Sir, the way number of cases are shooting up of the UK mutant strain, what is the current status right now? How do you assess it? And also the routine genome sequencing that had been announced by INSACOG, the consortium that has been set up, that on a daily basis 5% of the samples from all over India will also be studied apart from UK passengers. Has that begun?
Yes, so what has happened is that INSACOG, as you correctly pointed out, is a consortium of 10 different laboratories in the country who have the capability of sequencing genomes. Two of CSIR labs have been involved in this consortium. There is the CCMB Hyderabad and IGIB Delhi. And the way the consortium has been set up, and given the sensitivities of the nature, we report our findings immediately to NCDC in Delhi. So we are coordinating with NCDC and Ministry of Health on each of the, every day when we find something positive, we report it to them. And you have to understand it's a very sensitive information. We don't want panic to spread. But the fact is that there are a few samples which have been positive. And more information you can actually get from NCDC.
So you are saying apart from UK passengers also the routine genome sequencing has begun, that is also taking place from the routine samples from all over India?
So routine samples we have always been doing. Since March, CSIR has been leading the entire effort of routine genome sequencing, and in fact on today's date CSIR labs across the country, 4 or 5 labs together, have sequenced something like 3,500 genomes. So routine genome sequencing has always been going on in CSIR labs. This is an additional angle that we are actually doing to probe the passengers who have arrived from UK.
Sir, regarding the South Africa strain, is India also working on that front, because we've not seen a ban on flights from South Africa? Also, this assumes importance considering Matt Hancock, who's the Health Secretary of UK, recently said that the vaccines are likely to be less effective upon the South Africa strain. So, with respect to the South Africa strain, where does India stand right now?
See, I don't know what are the basis on which the UK advisor said that, because most scientists around the world would still like to believe that despite virus accumulating so many mutations, the vaccines would still work. You know, vaccines generally act on the entire virus together. Mutations that we are talking of are a few mutations here and there. The maximum number of mutations we have seen is the UK variant. There's 17 mutations in one go. But 17 is not a big number considering the virus is much more, millions of atoms in the virus. And therefore what scientists would like to believe is that vaccines would work on all those variants, small variants. In influenza, what happens is that influenza virus actually changes the code quite dramatically every year. And that's why the influenza virus vaccines are not very long lasting, and every year probably we have to actually see the immunity once again against the new strain that comes in. But that's not the case with COVID, at least till now. So as of now, I would like to believe that vaccines would work on the mutants which are emerging from all over the world even now. But that needs to be actually seen in the coming few months.
Is there any specific plan in place in the future with regard to the South Africa strain?
In a sense, our sequencing strategy is continuously doing that. Post-vaccination surveillance also would actually go on to some extent in doing that. And post-vaccination surveillance is a routine matter which every government does it, and I'm sure Indian government also would do that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for speaking to us. So that is Dr. Mande telling us that genome sequencing has been carried out by the CSIR, and the government will take future decisions on the front of the South Africa strain.